$175,000 per second is what it costs to air a 30-second commercial during the Super Bowl. Hey, how's it going? Dave Lisowski with Voxel Productions. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 5 key takeaways that you can learn from to use video more efficiently in your business. First, I want to talk about cost. That $175,000 per second that I mentioned earlier comes from the reported $5.25 million it cost just to air a commercial during the Super Bowl. In case you didn't know, that is the most expensive it has ever been to air a commercial during the Super Bowl. And that doesn't include production costs, which is another few $1 million at least. Now, obviously, companies are willing to pay that much because they're being shown to about 100 million viewers all at once. However, they're being shown to a blanket audience of people that are very diverse and have many different interests.
But Dave, how does this relate to me? I'm a small business. I don't have that type of money.
Well, you may not have the budget of a Super Bowl commercial, but what you do have is ridiculous control over who you're targeting with your ads. If you never messed around with Facebook ads or anything like that, go check it out. You would be shocked at how specifically you can target people to show your ads to. That's something that the Super Bowl can't offer, and you have access to it. So why aren't you using it? Number 2, no matter what ad you watch during the Super Bowl, whether it was funny, abstract, emotional, or anything like that, do you really think the company that put it up would have spent that much money to have it shown if they didn't have a clear purpose for what they wanted to do with that? Of course not. Whether it was to make you laugh or to make you emotional or just start some conversation about something, these people have clear-cut goals on what their ads are doing. It's their purpose. Nobody's throwing together a video real quick and going, you know what, this is good enough, let's throw it in the Super Bowl for $5 million. That's not how it works. But here's the thing, that wastefulness is happening with businesses all over the place, around the world, every day. If you're not putting out videos that have a clear message and a clear purpose, then congratulations, you're wasting time, you're wasting energy, and you're wasting money. Doesn't matter if it's a $5 million Super Bowl ad or a $100 Facebook ad, if you're promoting a video that doesn't have a clear-cut purpose, you're losing. Dollars spent carelessly are dollars lost. So don't lose your dollars. Quick question to ask yourself before hitting publish is, if I had the opportunity to air a video during the Super Bowl, would I air this video or would I not? If your answer is that you wouldn't, you should probably reevaluate why you're promoting that video in the first place. I mean, really, why would you promote something like that to a larger audience when it's not going to do anything for you? Number 3, take a look at the relationship building power that video has. It's unbelievable. 2 examples of this from the 2019 Super Bowl are Microsoft's commercial about their adaptive controller and Verizon's commercial supporting first responders. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to link those 2 videos with this video so you can go check those out, and I highly recommend it. But in short, Microsoft's commercial is about their adaptive controller, which is basically a modular gamepad that makes video games accessible to kids and really anyone that have challenges that might not let them use a standard video game controller. While it features a bunch of different kids, it really focuses on the story of one in particular, and it really just hammers in with the emotional aspect that just makes you want to support Microsoft. Seriously, go watch that commercial and tell me you don't want to support Microsoft because of that. Verizon's campaign focuses on people from the NFL and first responders who are basically responsible for them being alive. The one commercial shows a coach at a fire station giving his thanks to first responders because they saved his life in an accident years ago, and unknowingly to him, the actual first responders that saved his life that night were there. So it was a super emotional thing, you know, he's expressing his thanks and everything like that. Really just heartwarming commercial. They have a whole campaign going on based around this, and they're using the hashtag #AllOurThanks. Both of these are incredible examples of how powerful video can be to form that connection with an audience, because I know after watching those commercials that I want to support Microsoft and Verizon regardless of their business practices. Whatever it is you do or your business does, I'm sure you've been involved with some sort of charitable cause or organization or initiative that people need to know about, and using video is a great way at doing exactly that. All businesses like good press, and all people like feel-good stories, so why not make it happen? This is just a disclaimer that if you're doing good things just because you want to look good on video, then you should probably reevaluate your priorities in life, but I think you get the point either way. Number 4, you need to transcend the single platform mindset. What I mean by that is, the Verizon Super Bowl campaign uses the hashtag #AllOurThanks. That isn't just for a Super Bowl commercial. That extends across different social platforms. It extends to Twitter, it extends to Instagram, it extends really anywhere that sort of thing is applicable and people are going to talk about it. If you really want to make an impact and stand out to somebody, you need to show up to them across multiple touch points, and that means multiple different channels of where your stuff is showing up. Think about your own customer experience habits. Do you see an ad for something and immediately you're like, oh yeah, you know what? I need that. I'm gonna get that right now. I really doubt it. More likely than not, it probably goes something like this. You're scrolling through Facebook, you see an ad. It's probably based on something that you've researched before. Maybe it's the exact same company that you've researched before. You keep scrolling, it's no big deal. You're on Instagram later and you're scrolling through your news feed there. That exact same company shows an ad to you. That's kind of weird. They have your information because they're retargeting you. Whatever, you keep scrolling. Later on, maybe next week, you're scrolling through Instagram again and an influencer has an ad sponsoring that product or that service and it's showing up to you there. That's interesting. You're scratching your head a little more. I'm recognizing this. I'm recognizing it. Maybe you're getting shown products on Amazon based on all of this. My point here is you're never going to buy on the first interaction. It always takes more. There's different studies that say like, oh, you need 7 points of contact before someone recognizes your name or whatever it is. You know, that's up to you. It varies. But my point is, if you're making a video, try and work that into the grander scheme of things and have it tie into your content on other channels and other platforms. The more places that people are seeing your message, and hopefully it's the same or a similar message, the more it's gonna get through to them and they're going to recognize you. Number 5, embrace repurposing. Now this Super Bowl example is a little bit of a stretch, but if you saw the Burger King commercial, the Eat Like Andy one, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people were confused by that, but actually what it was the artist Andy Warhol eating a Whopper, and that was filmed 37 years ago. You can read more into it about what it was originally a part of somewhere else. That's not really my shtick right now. But I'm trying to drive the core message home for you here, and it's that they didn't go out and shoot a multi-million-dollar Super Bowl commercial. They recognized something that was already there that they were going to be able to use because it still had a lot of value. This applies to you too. If you have old videos that actually have value, don't be afraid to bring that back and give a little twist and use it again. Micro content is huge right now, and I know some of you might be thinking, oh, what the hell's micro content? Well, here's what it is. If you have a video of you delivering some sort of presentation or speech or keynote or anything like that, and it's a topic that's still relevant to what you're doing, take that, chop it up into 60-second or shorter bits, and all of a sudden you have a ton of videos to be posting so that you're consistent with it. If you're watching this right now, yeah, you may be watching it from the original video, or you may be watching a snippet that's probably either on Instagram or LinkedIn. And if that's the case, go watch the original video too. There's a lot of value. But being able to tap into old resources and make them new again and breathe new life into them is huge. Not to mention, it's going to save you a lot of time because you're not shooting and editing again. You're just re-editing something that is in existence. This is really great if you're someone that goes live a lot and you just kind of talk and you're dropping little knowledge bombs in there. Pull those out and make them separate videos. People eat that stuff up. Just don't be afraid to comb through your old stuff and pull out the things that are still relevant. So, I hope you got a lot of value out of this, and I hope it got you thinking about how you can adjust your approach to using video for your business to be more efficient. If you found value in what I'm saying, or if there's anything that really stood out to you, let me know in a comment. If there's anything specific that you want me to talk about or that you want to hear about, let me know too. I would love to do that. I just want to make sure that everybody is getting something out of what I'm saying. That's all I got for right now. The next few of these are going to dive a little bit deeper into how you can use video to be more efficient with your time and to just run your business a little more efficiently. So stay tuned for those. And in the meantime, share this with someone that needs to see it and put these to use. I'll see you there.